Daytime baseball. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Blue skies forecasted this afternoon. 58 degrees here at first pitch. This one's down to third. And there's one away. Here's big Aaron Judge coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Gloved by Cabrera, and he'll step on the bag himself. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Tigers, center fielder, Leonis Martin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Martin on at first, nobody out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's 1 for 5. Mata is there. He's got it one away. Here's Neil Walker. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. And that's through for a hit. Throw into third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. This is hit softly to third. And that's in there. Base hit. Walker rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Brandon Drury will bat next. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Popped him up. Just foul. The 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now batting, Tyler Wade. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. No balls and a strike to count. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos.
Right fielder, Nick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your hand.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Martinez.
Very weakly on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Striding in, James McCann. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one they just blew right.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Popped up. Iglesias moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hot shot on the ground is short. Iglesias is there, and quickly there are 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Here's the 2-1 home. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Grounded to first. Cabrera's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Next up for Detroit, Mikey Matza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to left. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone. Dixon Machado digs in. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Striding in once again, Leonis Martin reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short. And that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. He singled his last time up. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. First time up, he went down looking.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Tigers shortstop with a ball in. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
He throws him on the fastball there. Jose Iglesias. Here comes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Here comes Gardner. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Castellanos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker in foul ground. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he comes after the next guy as well. Can't say I like what I'm seeing here. It's ball 1.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Wade, base runner at first with 1 out. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a walk in his last trip. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 1-1 to Martinez. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in.
Number 34.
As a look, now the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stanton's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Settling in now, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way in front of a great slider that time.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Here's the 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 2-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So striding in, Mikey Matsu. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Drury over to his right. And the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Didi Gregorius.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Neil Walker sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Miguel Andujar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mata on the move, and that retires the side. Dixon Machado digs in. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Second baseman.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Leonis Martin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. swing and a high chopper over to the right side. Wade charging this one. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Set and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back, and it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. Martin is on his way home. He comes across to score, and the deficit is down to only one now. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Don't think for 1 second.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. Nick Castellanos now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Ready for another chance? Victor Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. And the changeup is way low that time. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. There's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Hit out towards second. And Martinez is going to have himself a base knock. Digging in to try it again, James McCann. He is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. Brandon Drury will bat next. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Brandon Drury.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. This is skied into short left center. Mata comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Wade. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Machado is up with it in time to first, and there are two away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that. Next up for Detroit, James McCann. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Captain James McCann.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Hard hit ball to second. Wade scoops it up, and there's one down now. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He went down on strikes last time up. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Drury has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Tigers. Here, his 11th. Here's big Aaron Judge, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Castellanos ranging back on the warning track. He makes. Dixon Machado digs in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Second baseman.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Dixon Machado is retired leading off the bottom of the 8th. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Gregorius has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jose Iglesias. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside the park home run last at bat. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there, and 8 innings have come and gone now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games. First pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Miguel Andujar now. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got a duck out of the way. Now the 1-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Alex Wilson takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Iglesias shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next for New York, Brendan Drury. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. High pop-up. Machado is under it, and that retires the side. Nick Castellanos now 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Full count, 3-2. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in once again, James McCann. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands.
Tommy Kingley takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra innings. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Possible. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra innings. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to sell your safe?
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Now the 3-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez gathers. The throw to first is in. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Machado has a play. 1 away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brett Gardner, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Machado backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And that one got a piece of him. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reaction. So digging in now, Mikey Mata. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. I'm set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. And look out as that one sails behind him. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? It's a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Mikey Mata is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first as spot going down. Chasen Shreve comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Swung on and missed for the first strike. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw.
1-0. He's safe.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
1-2.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he'll just put the tag on him, and he's out trying to steal home. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. And he'll be the one to get the 11th underway. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Throw to first is in time for the first down. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Shane Green answers the call here as they want their closer in now to try to keep it tied in the bottom of the 11th. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Gary Sanchez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Neil Walker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fouled off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Castellanos. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now time is called and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Dylan Betances takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Starts him out with the knuckle curve and he swings through it for strike 1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his 1 hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters.